Man's incapacity to sit quietly in a room alone is the root of humanity's troubles. Depending on where you lie on the social spectrum, being surrounded by many people is fascinating or terrifying. Despite this, being satisfied with being alone is one of the most underappreciated superpowers, and by the conclusion of this video, you'll not only change your mind about being alone, but you'll welcome the challenge. Welcome back to another exciting video from Blueprint to Wealth. Today's video is about 6 rules of being alone. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Your happiness is entirely dependent on you. It takes years to grasp that happiness is a state of mind. It's not ready-made, and you won't be able to find happiness elsewhere. The more you test this theory, the less joyful you will become, because the pursuit of happiness is a negative experience in and of itself. That is why being alone can be such a life-changing event. You learn to be content with who you are rather than who others think you should be. It challenges you to sift through the clutter and garbage you carry within you to find yourself. This is precisely why monks go to the tops of mountains to be alone. Detaching your enjoyment from third parties is essential for self-satisfaction. People will climb the world's success and financial ladders, yelling at everyone, look at me, for that dopamine rush, only to spiral out of control and withdraw when everyone else turns away. The more you think about it, the more you realize how dependent we are on the approval of others. Your health is in your hands. Based on our experience, many of our mental concerns are linked to our physical well-being. In either case, your health depends on you, but it becomes apparent when you are the only one engaging in the process. What you eat, how much you exercise, and whether or not you can go to the gym without the encouragement of others. It's just you and the person looking back at you in the mirror. Everything you do, from your skin to your teeth to your weight, directly and instantly impacts your image. The longer you live, the more life you have. It's easy to get caught up in the process and lose track of time. Most people binge eat while watching YouTube videos and blame DoorDash and McDonald's for their actions. Being alone means you have complete control over your decisions. Your success is entirely dependent on you. As modern poet G-Eazy puts it, it's only myself, and I. Demonstrate your abilities to yourself and the rest of the world. Nobody is in your way, and no one will assist you. You have enough room to be yourself. So go ahead and do it. Create something from what you have. Make yourself into something you consider to be successful. Make an effort and watch your life blossom. You value it more when you earn it yourself, because no one will ever be able to tell you that it was given to you. And that amount of freedom is at the pinnacle of achievement. It is up to you whether you are lonely or not. Being alone and being lonely are not the same thing. The inverse is also true. Even when surrounded by a crowd, you may feel lonely. And that is a tough place to be in. Avoid those that make you feel lonely. People with whom you must act as if you are not your true self. This is another talent that you develop on your own as you get older. Being more comfortable alone affects who you are, because you become self-sufficient, and your standards for who you allow in your airspace vary. You begin to feel as if you can no longer tolerate anything that does not add to your overall well-being. They eventually need you more than you need them. As a result, power is transferred from them to you. You learn to be self-sufficient. If done correctly, you can create your self-sustaining ecosystem. You look after yourself. You create your routines, patterns, habits, and systems to assist you in thriving. Life continues to improve. People who knew you before are taken aback when they meet the new you. You're no longer the same person. However, this only happens to some. Some people take the other path, and their lives begin to collapse piece by piece until they reach a state of everlasting mediocrity. They vent to anyone who will listen. They're hostile, always in a terrible mood, and blame everything for their loneliness. The distinction between these two lies in the direction they are given, the goals they choose for themselves, and the systems that regulate their course ahead. Those who do it right do so on purpose, while those who don't leave it to chance, and as you know, you'll regret it. So, how does one improve their chances of success? How does one acquire clarity on what they need to do and overcome the mental barriers preventing them from taking action, especially when alone? You seek instruction and begin to view yourself as a work in progress that you must reconstruct brick by brick. There are 3 basic approaches you can take. The first category is books. In the nonfiction section, read as many as you can. Every book you read will improve you by 1%. So, if you only read 1 or 2 novels, you won't notice a difference. They do, however, accumulate over time. The problem is that most individuals find reading to be a tedious activity. 2. Expert coaching events. You take a class to attend a business conference, retreat, or workshop where someone shows you how something else is done. You go to all of the free webinars that turn out to be upsells for retreats or Telegram groups. What's the issue here? These events range in price from $500 to several $1,000s. The more valuable ones cost more than $10,000, and private sessions with professionals who can adapt the advice to your specific needs are much more expensive. Third, you use the only app designed to provide you with the total value of both alternatives on your smartphone. The distance between the mind and reality might be momentary. The less the gap between thought and execution, the quicker one achieves achievement. The benefit of being self-sufficient is that you can decide when to take action. That is, no one can stop you from doing it. It's a permissionless world when you're alone. You have the freedom to act when and how you wish. Married individuals recall these times warmly, at least the ones who are in unhappy marriages in the first place. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.